So I have no idea of fuel. I have no idea of strategy. I'm flying completely blind here tonight. Just gonna give it my best shot, and I think one of the other guys in the chat for this said it right when he just said, "I just want to finish," and I'm absolutely on board with that. That's 100% right. This you just want to get to the end and know, and on top of that, no, you haven't done anything really, really dumb. So that is the target tonight. But wet weather, very reminiscent of being back in the UK at Christmas. Not so wet here in sunny United States of America, namely the Sunshine State, Florida. Not so bad, but it has been a little bit colder than normal lately. I'll give it that. Oh gosh, 7 seconds. Oh, let's get some fuel out of this thing. Crikey. Oh my gosh. Oh, we got a broadcast formation lap. Right, so I got +3 laps of fuel. That's a terrific start. Interesting, I think you do a soft to medium here. That must mean if you can get on the hards nice and early, you're going to cook. I'm glad I'm on the softs. I didn't really want to be a disadvantage to other cars. So it should put me at a similar pace to some of the others around me at the start of the race. It's my orange helmet. I don't think the too soft medium strategy will be taken up by many. An early safety car could see the hards take you to the end. Think of this year's British Grand Prix. The British? What am I on about? Belgium, where you had Russell and Hamilton take the hards different lengths. Oh, Trepico is left. That's not good. Hope someone gets him back in. He's on the medium at the start, so he does not need the extra disadvantage of not actually being there. And here we go. Wish me luck. Wow, huge erections. An incredible start. He was last. Oh, jeez. Off a track's not good. I'm definitely trying to get past this guy as quick as I can. Burn the DRS to do so. Oh, completely blind us to this track. On dry... Oh, man. Very scrappy start. Sure they haven't got strict track limits on here. Oh, I thought I was out of the race straight away then. Oh my gosh. What a disaster. And have I got rear wing damage? Oh my gosh. No track limit, so you can get all parts of your car damaged. That's not good. Something's happened to the Mercedes as well. This is where you can lose a race early doors. Didn't have a great first lap, and it really, really affected me badly. But I could done without the rear wing damage. That's really going to be a problem for me. A lack of practice really scappering me, especially when quali was not on a dry track. Okay, I'm gonna need to box. That's no good. One of a dodgy front wing and rear wing kind of balancing themselves out at the moment. Because normally I'd spin a little bit more. Somehow I'm catching up with the Aston. Wonder if I actually got spun in that incident. It's the rear wing damage. I'm trying to think how I got it, to be honest. At 147, let's see how slow my lap time is in comparison. Remember, remember I got damaged front wing and a damaged rear wing. If they really do have reduced track limits, then yeah, about 2.5 seconds off a pace here. But I mean, the lack of downforce in my setup really not going to help on track like this with damage like this. I wonder if I did get hit. Look at the time I gained on that Aston. Definitely reduced track limits has helped me here. That's for sure. Okay, I'm only setting that off a pace now. Oh, rear lock up. Can still do E Rouge flat. And this guy, Cook, gain on him on the straights. Not doing so well, I think, against some of the other guys here. It's a long race, just a pity about the rear wing damage. Because, you know, a safety car would always get me back into this otherwise. Don't have I got +3 laps of fuel. They're not gonna put reduced track limits on, it's just gonna get abused. On the gravel in front of me. Try and delay the overtake. So 147.4 is the fastest lap time. It's about a second and a half quicker than me at the moment. Should be able to get DRS next lap. Yeah, so I mean, I was back into 50s this lap without ERS. Might not be getting DRS after all. We'll find out now. I hope he's got damage or something, because he's really struggling in the corners. I'm not sure I'm going to get this pass done here. Bit aggressive that, but it was quite difficult to actually get the car stopped. I think the green Aston Martin used something a lot of his ERS to try and stop me there. That didn't work. Interesting. Oh, it's Trepigo. I thought. Wrong gap. Oh, and there's been an incident with the kick, because I've gained quite a lot on him all of a sudden. I gained a fair bit on the kick sober now as well. Oh, a little bit of a snap then. Managed to hold it. Furious pace at the front. Can't match that, especially not with the damage. Maybe I couldn't match it anyway. These guys just got a bit of an edge on me. I think this kick sober might be catchable. To be fair to the Aston, he sort of kept in touch with me a little bit here. Interesting, because the Aston had no pace until I passed him. Question is now what to do strategically. Does my damage change my plans in any which way? I don't know at the moment. Seems to have been a good race so far, doesn't seem to be too many incidents. Don't know why I haven't used the RS there. It will get me a bit closer to this other guy. These two guys in front fighting, that might help me somewhat. I think Sauber made a mistake in front of me then. Off the track again for the kick. I'm being a bit of a cheat with this corner today. I just can't, with the damage, I just can't take it normally. But I say, if you don't put on strict rules, the sort of stuff that's going to happen. And on strict rules, I'd be stuffed. It's almost keeping me in the race, the fact it's not strict. Making it a lot more forgiving for me. The car is definitely a little bit of a handful. See if we can get in this Sauber's DRS zone. Wheels to Nebraska, definitely in another moment then. Flies past. Whitehead's got on the grass then. Wow, I actually did that corner properly. Amazing. Pushing very hard at the moment and definitely making some errors as a result of it. I have a harder time, I think, losing this guy. Right, get him out of DRS right now. Annoyingly, I haven't got him out. I got him over a second now. Nice thing is, even with DRS, my straight line speed will make a difference here. I'm on my way to recovering that P5 somehow. He's catching back up with me again. Almost did that fairly. Almost. Pushing too hard again, right on the gravel there. Don't really mind that the Sauber overtakes me. Give me an opportunity to DRS them back. Problem he's got against me is he can't get me on the straight line. Terrible set of corners. Right, he's got a chance against me here. And let's experiment this to see how far DRS gets him. Not very far. Oh gosh, that's wide. Be interested to see how this car performs when I go new set tyres on. I can get him out of DRS here, I reckon. Yeah. And these cars in front of me, I'm gaining. Nicky's out of DRS, he's a target. Put some pressure on these guys. They may be riding each other's DRS a little bit. Let's make sure it's changing the wing, because yes, did it right. Damn, they're backing each other's DRS, look. It would have been really interesting to see what my pace would have been if it wasn't for that crash lap 1. Once the race has settled down. If only I just managed to stay in the DRS the other guys. Problem is these two guys in front, as they keep fighting each... Safety car. Okay, box. Put the mediums. Could be a game changer for me, that. I want the mediums on. Because I'm just not sure. Well, Hards probably would get to the end, but do I want them to? Necessarily? You know? Wheels to Nebraska, straight on the hards. I would go mediums for two reasons. Everyone is still in the race. So number one, there could still be another safety. Number two, the extra tyre wear. The extra tyres I have could be really useful against some of the damage I've got on the rear. And the Aston Martin was just disqualified. Goodness knows why. Well, this has been gonna be a fun race aside from that one where I really messed myself up with the rear wing damage there. Softs, I mean, on 13%, conceivably 25 laps could have gone on them. So you're just asking these tyres to do 29. I think the mediums is the right choice. They could go to the end. And if they don't, I reckon there's going to be another safety car in this race. I honestly do. Let's have the better tyre. And I need the better tyre, I think, for... Right, am I right or wrong? Is someone not boxed here? I don't think one of the cars boxed. Don't think the guy Nicky was fighting with boxed, did he? Interesting decision. Probably maybe his teammate. Maybe the teammates? You front wing for me. Oh. Right, let's just have a check at the chat. Just make sure there's nothing going on. The server that I need to know about. No, nothing at all. So here I am. Oh, it's good fun though. No comments in the chat, that makes me sad. A sort of green but slightly yellow rear doesn't seem to have affected me too much from the looks of it. And Hugh and Trepagoat have got a job on their hands. So let's have a look at this. So yeah, the Red Bull did not box. That is interesting. If you guys go into hards, few on mediums, I notice. A few of the front guys are mediums. Hards would get you to the end comfortably. Mediums might. I've just got a couple of things. First, I need all the grip I can to compensate the lack of downforce. By the time safety car comes in, what's going to be lap 15, 16? So I've fallen behind wheels, that's because I had my front wing changed. Now he's boxing. Confusing. He definitely would have been better off not doing that. But strategy for the restart, just stay in there. We're back up with the top guys. Obviously we got the disadvantage of the rear wing damage, which is massive pain. But can we gain some places that we didn't look likely to get before? Trepagoat's finally in. If he catches up to the pack, he's going to be in a threat. I think he was on the front row. He's got to catch up, and that's going to be a job. He should do it by the end of this lap, both Mercs there, I think. Pity you can't get a rear wing replacement. Obviously that isn't something that happens. Here we go, lap 15 of 44. We're not even through the full distance of a 50% yet. I'm sweating big time. We'll keep these tyres 0% as much as we can. They'll be cold, but we will get them warm. Will the safety car come in this lap? Let's try and warm these tyres up there. None of that works. Everyone's tyres are going to be cold as anything, so... And look, I've got way... That was right, weirdly, the car is way harder to drive. There's another safety car in this race. It's probably going to be me. Right, hopefully I get the kickstart by next lap. Take the corners a bit better now. Sauber's having some real issues with traction. See if I can catch up with the guys at the front. Oh! Need a bit more freer brake bias because this dodgy rear wing is murdering me. I need to burn our ERS just to keep this guy behind us because I think we're quicker than him. We don't want to get held up behind. Few directions out, and it's a safety car. I said there'd be another safety car. I did not think it would be this soon. Well, it's points for everyone who finishes now. we go. Hopefully they can't hear me anymore. I'll start an Xbox party just to try and stop them from hearing me. Definitely no point in boxing. Tyres are basically brand new. People on hards are probably on 1%. Oh, what the Nebraska guy's doing? He almost rear-ended me then. So we're not even up to a 50% race yet. It's tying quarter past. It's a marathon. Aye, aye, aye. Not the guys on AI because I think it keeps the tyre temps high. I'm not too bothered about that. I'm more interested in keeping the tyre wear low. I don't care if I get cold. I can make that up. I feel like I need a slight rest, so let's just do this for a minute. Oh, let's see if there's any comments in chat. Not much is going on, to be honest. Not much being said. So look at the racetrack to them. So nobody is boxed, unsurprisingly, because we were literally just out of another safety car. Let's check the settings this lobby then. All the restrictions, no pit assist, DRS assist off. You can have ERS assist. It's a very casual league, so I'm not surprised by anything I've read so far. Perfect. See, corner cutting is regular, that's what I thought. They got that the wrong way, see? Reduce damage, you really should be reduced standard. But all areas, that's really messed me up today. Really messed me up. But yeah, I got my one viewer, whoever that is, thank you. No comments. That's fine, you're welcome to just watch. Yeah, just taking a chill pill a sec, because this is a long, hard race. Oh. So he's got a percent in the bottom left. But look, the tyres are warm. So I think that's the sacrifice I gotta make, to be honest, particularly my rear wing damage, is to let the AI do it, because everyone else is. And if anyone needs warm tyres, it's me with the rear wing damage. I'd love to know how I got the rear wing damage. I don't necessarily feel like my rear wing touched the wall. Did someone touch me? Was that the cause of lap 1? Be interested to see, but I really did have a disastrous lap 1. It wasn't good. Wasn't good driving at all. I fell quite a bit off the top 4, and I think that put a bit of pressure on me, which I went to push too hard. Should have just chilled. Played a long game. Easier said than done, you know? Easier said than done. It's one of those things. Sometimes in racing, you gotta try and learn from. And in life, you know, sometimes it pays to be patient. So the restart, I think there's a clear 3-4 cars at the top there who are quick. But hopefully with the other guys I can have a bit of a battle with. I will be very intrigued to know. Safety cars coming in. Usually you go at the chicane. Just realised I'm on medium all the way through, and the mile's still got 100%. Very wide from the guys in front of me. Right, I'm going to get this McLaren quite easily here. Fastest sector one of the whole race. Oh, McLaren's just spun. I don't really want to take the AlphaTauri here. Just going to Nani RS to make sure he stays ahead. Even with that luck. I'm still all over the back of him. McLaren's got back in front of the kick. Alright, he's up to P5. Took me some time, but I finally got back to the position I started the race in. Enjoying having a front wing, I gotta be honest. See if I can get onto the back of this DRS train. That's an exciting development for my race. The more they battle each other, the better news that is for me. Unlimited's just gone off. My gosh, I have actually got pace here. I have got pace. Oh gosh. An absolute nightmare there. Almost ends up in the pit lane. Well, I'll get Nicky back now, but oh, I was looking at a possible podium challenge there. Absolute disaster from my point of view, that. I'm all over the shop at the moment. Somehow that was my fastest set to 2 of the race. Just need to calm it down at the moment. I'm in a little bit of a... Oh, I think my challengers made a little mistake saying corner. Can happen to the best of us. I need those 2 guys in front to fight a bit more. Looks like the Sauber in the lead. Chris has gone clear. That 24.44. Be one of those races. The second could build the delta to the guy behind me. Seriously consider a box for fresh tyres and chase these guys down. It's not good driving from me. I'm definitely losing touch with the guys in front. Of course, they're sort of in their own little DRS battle, which is a struggle for me. I need them to start fighting each other. Really blew my chance of that moment coming out of the last corner. So I think probably the tactic now is just to chill out. I've got a 6-second gap to the guy behind me. Just relax a bit. Maybe the race will come to me out. Yes, they're battling. That's good news for me. Yep, they lost a second to me straight away with that. really not handling the car well through that section, I gotta say. I will say that Spa is just an absolutely wonderful racing circuit. Honestly, absolutely brilliant. I'm thoroughly enjoying this. Hopefully they're in battles again now. Let's see my ERS this lap. Let's let it build up a bit again. I see a little lock up there. Oh, that was bad. That wasn't good at all. Almost on the gravel. Lost a few temps doing that. Disappointment since I built up all this ERS. Try and chase it down with again. Hopefully they battle again. That would be good for me. Just getting some real time on them now. Main thing about this is putting the pressure on, letting them know I'm here. Looks like another battle going on, which will be good again for me. Alright, we've pretty much got the gap to P6 for tyres. Am I going to need that gap? I think these tyres are holding on just as well as I thought they would. Again, I'm going to save my ERS this lap. Looks like they're in a battle again. Let's hope they can hold each other up some. Oh, massively wide. I'm an absolutely epic bottler every time I get close to these guys. I make a terrible mistake, which really drops me back again. It might be partially because you're getting some of the dirty air and I'm just not adjusting well enough to it. I'm not a fan of understeer, and that's what you kind of get with dirty air. If I build this gap to Nikki, I might be able to shove on some softs at the end. Go with fastest lap if I'm not really in the battle for the lead. Kick Sauber hasn't built this gap too much, has he? It's funny how much I catch them up even with DRS. Trying to get comfy in this chair. 15 laps to go. 100% races are absolutely knackering. I'll say that for one. Oh, they only got E Rouge together now. They're going to be out of shape. Smart opportunity to get into DRS this. Let's use DRS to achieve it. Oh, now I'm in this battle. Now I've got to be smart. Oh gosh, that was horribly deep. Definitely Sauber's pulled away again at the front. Then using the RS right now, because I'm not gaining on them despite being faster on the straight. He's having a lovely battle here. What I don't want to do is do something stupid and spoil it. Keep my RS. Pass ain't gonna get done here. Here we go. I think the next long DRS straight might be my chance. I'm gonna be patient. Oh, that's a crazy move on the Ferrari. What is he doing? Here we go. Dang. It's okay. Dang, I've fallen off a... Possibly naughty from the Racing Bull there. But I suppose that was his one move. What is the Ferrari doing? You put us both out of DRS now? Yeah, I can fight too, you know. Now I gotta catch up with this guy again. I'll get back into DRS now. And you're out, buddy. He's get back in his DRS, even that means I can't pass him this lap. He's probably going to get me back on the XDR straight, but it's fine. So my straight line speed is really going to pay off. We're actually gaining on Chris Reed games. And the Ferrari's dived him. Okay, it's P2. Let's go. Oh my gosh, we might actually win. Oh no! Oh no! Let's box it. Oh, I've really messed that up. Let's get in the box. Let's get some softs on. Trapper Goat could be a threat now. He's definitely going to be in front because of the wing change. Come on. Get it on. Get it on. Get it on. Oh, I can't believe I messed up so badly. That is just a shocker. Absolute shocker from me. Dismal, I appreciate your comment. Thank you. The rear wing hasn't felt too bad, though I'd like to see what it's like without. Aim now is to catch Trapper Goat. Set fastest lap. Oh gosh. But be careful I don't push too hard now. Let's just let the tyres speak for themselves. Nicky B is not going to be catchable, I don't think. That'll be a very difficult catch in 7 laps or so. Oh gosh, I thought I was going to hit the wall then. I gain out a second every straight on my 1-0 wings. Right now, I'm massively struggling with cramp in my left foot, if anyone's listening. I can feel the cramp about to get me, and I really don't want it to. Oh, well, fastest laps, I'm going to use a bit of my ERS here. Man, I gained some time on Nicky. 2 seconds. 2 seconds a lap on Nicky will actually catch him. Trapper Goat definitely using some of his ERS here because he's held me off a bit. Fastest middle. Oh, Trevor got spun. Nicky B's down to 7 seconds. He's having issues too. Nicky B is catchable. Nicky B is catchable. Let's build up this ERS a bit now. I might even get P4 back here. I suspect Trepagoat may box to steal my fastest lap now. No, he has not. Don't think I'm going on mediums, Mark. Come on now. Trepagoat's doing well to stay that close to me, to be honest. Not catching up with Nicky as much as I'd liked at this point, to be honest. Thank you, Flyer and Dismal, for your comments. Appreciate you watching as well. There's still a chance of P4 here. If I'm going to catch Nicky, it may be by the last lap. So I need to be mindful of our ERS level. I would have done the pit stop anyway after the spin, even without the front wing. Just to put fresh tyres, go with fastest lap. I guess I would have caught up with Nicky a little bit quicker that way. I think lap 43 is going to be my ERS save lap. And then lap 44, if I haven't passed Nicky already, get him then. Trepagoat doing great there. Fair play on his old mediums to be, you know, not I'm way out of it. He's doing a really good job. Some good drivers in the league, some clean drivers. It's been a fun night. Really enjoyed this race. Even if I'm knackered. This is good practice in the new year. Hopefully I'll have a seat in Can-Am. Hopefully I'll be able to race a bit more on CRF. Obviously the Winston on Tuesdays in F123. So this is probably my last proper race of this 2024. This, what a year. Moved to the States, racing with different people to I was before, but I mean, just as much, if not more fun. I haven't said that. I talk about proper race of the year. There is the versus race between this league and Can-Am. So I think that's Silverstone next week, and I love Silverstone, so you might well be seeing me in that. And to be honest, if these guys need a team member, I'll go with them, but obviously Can-Am is my number one team. Well, I think I can get Nicky here. I don't think he'll fight me too hard. Is this going to be like George Russell and Lewis Hamilton at the end of the 2024 race? I don't think it is. Oh, a little bit of a cut of Eau Rouge then. Yeah, this pass is going to get done. Is he going to defend? Not too hard in the end. And the pass is done with 1 lap to go. Fastest first set of the race so far. Not surprised given that DRS this time. The time I've gained on Autobots and Logie is incredible. I bet they're still battling each other, destined to fight forever. So keep my cool now. 4th place is secured. Pretty much it's in the bag. Just going to make sure no more silly mistakes like the lap 1 which gave me rear wing damage, and lap 36 or whatever which really took me out of podium, maybe even win contention. But I feel like P2 was sort of on the verge of being wrapped up there, and I just lost my nerve really, and already pulled the gap to Nicky. Trepagoat will now be thinking about catching him now. And he might have a chance. Thank you, Dismal. Really appreciate the compliment. Really appreciate you watching. Let's see if I can just finish the job this last lap and get 4th place and fastest lap. Don't think anyone quicks box that can take that off me, so should be set for that. It's pity the top 3 didn't try. At this point, I probably gained enough to undercut all of them. Well, definitely 2nd and 3rd, maybe not 1st. And Chris Games, GG's, dominated this race from the looks of it. Had the rest of us at arm's length. Nicky's doing a good job his last lap, staying 1.4 seconds. He's definitely fighting hard to keep Trepagoat behind him. But I think Trepagoat's main chance would have been if he had one more time down the Kemmel Straight, and he does not. That's probably my worst corner at Belgium, that one. That's where all my mistakes have come from today, I think. So if we race here Can-Am next year, I'm going to have to do something about that. Jeez, I mean, flip, it's been a solid race. I give myself a little fist pump for that. Great drive, enjoyed that. Oh my word, am I sweaty. Oh my word, am I tired. Whew. Flippin' heck. Only 11 seconds in the end behind Logie. They must have had a heck of a battle on that final corner. And they lost time to Chris. I was about 6 seconds behind Chris before I spun. So, not necessarily gaining, but definitely keeping the distance. So I think 2nd place was definitely on the table. A win might have been a bit much, I think, in the end. And I think, is Triple going to get within 3 seconds, or did he have 6 wheels? Find it hard to believe you can get a penalty when he's reduced track limits, or standard, or whatever it is, but... Oh, 100% Belgium is not easy. I am knackered. And especially when you damage your rear wing on lap 1. It's my biggest problem racing sometimes in those like high intensity situations. If I'm feeling under pressure, or I'm thinking, oh, I'm not quick enough here, I just push too hard. Like at the start, I just struggle for grip and just push too hard. Like, yeah, I went out of DRS to the top 4 and panicked, and I shouldn't have. It's a 100% race. Just let it go. Just let it happen and catch up. But, well, and then later on, just I think desperate just to maintain that 1 second gap to Auto and Logi, and just push too hard. Just push too hard. And I think in the back of your mind, you're thinking, I might be able to catch Chris. You want to give everything. Thank you, Flyer. Thank you very much. Nice work. Tough race. Sweaty. And I know you've got 24 now, Flyer, so maybe for some of these races on 24. Driver of the day. Oh, that's a nice boost. Maybe for some of these races, Flyer, you can get involved in the future. Obviously not Tuesday nights. This is a rare one because my Tuesday F1 23 league isn't running. But Flyer, you have to see if you can get in on Can-Am or something sometimes on Wednesdays if you're free that night. That's a good fun league. And I'm looking forward, hopefully, pretty sure I got a seat. I know somebody who definitely wants me, at least one person, so... And I think there might be a couple more. Just spend the night spinning out of Bahrain in 24. Yeah, Bahrain, I spin a lot there. And where I spin is... There's like a spinny section for me. And the spinny section... I mean, most people would call it Sector 2. I call it the spinny section, where you have the 2 hairpin corners and traction coming out of those. Ugh. So I don't know if most of your experiences were on those corners. If they were, we're brothers in arms. Because that's where I spin a lot of the time. Well, maybe the front 3 will all get 21 second penalties. Nah. You know, if I'm going to get a first win, hopefully it'll be in one of the leagues I'm in regularly rather than reserving here. But I did have fun tonight, and if I'm ever free on a Tuesday, I am going to definitely come back to race these guys because that was fun. There's a Welsh guy in the Haas Unlimited. How cool. Another Welshie. First corner and the quick second is horrible. Yes, I agree with that too. With no, especially when you got no TC. Yeah, traction there is tough.